Good morning, class. How are y'all?
Good.
That's good. So, if you remember yesterday, we started talking about how the different views of characters, the point of views they can have. So, today we're going to learn about setting. We're going to talk about setting. So, can anybody tell me what setting is, what they think setting is?
Where the story takes place.
That is right, Paula. It is where the story takes place. So today we're going to read the book, The Adventures of Taxi Dog, and I'm going to play it through a video. And then after that, we're going to talk about the settings and where he went.
The Adventures of Taxi Dog.
Can y'all see
by
it?
Deborah and Sal Baraka. Pictures by Mark Buner. The Adventures of Taxi Dog. It's a Puffin Books. Copyright 1990. My name is Maxie. I ride in a taxi around New York City all day. I sit next to Jim. I belong to him. But it wasn't always this way. And yep, here we have good old New York. I grew up in the city, all dirty and pretty, looking for food after dark. I roamed all around, avoiding the pound, and lived on my own in the park. One day a car stopped. Its tire had popped. Out stepped a tall man I could see. He came over and said, as he patted my head, "Are you lost? You can come home with me." Did I hear right? Oh boy, my tail wagged with joy. I jumped right up on the seat. He said, "My name's Jim. I could ride home with him and he'd give me some good food to eat." I ate and I ate. I cleaned the whole plate. Then Jim took a scarf of bright red. He tied it around me, so glad that he found me, and kissed me on top of my head. My wish had come true. I would start life anew. At last, I had a warm home, with someone to love me and take good care of me. No longer would I have to roam. Jim said, "Your name's Maxie. You'll ride in my taxi. We'll ride all over the town. We'll see all the sights, all the streets and the lights. We'll go riding uptown and down." There's so much to see. Every building and tree, with people and cars everywhere. All the interesting places, new friends and new faces, each time we pick up a fare. One time a big lady who said she was Sadie was singing that night in a show. She broke into song and I sang right along. Arr, you couldn't tell me from the pro.
She's a dog.
Well, Sadie here is the lady who's a singer in a Broadway show, perhaps, or maybe the opera. To the hospital, quick! My wife is quite sick, cried a man as we stopped for the light. Our baby is due, and like lightning we flew. We made it in time. What a night! Although I will comment that having a baby is not being sick. But yes, you do want to get to the hospital in time. Sometimes when it's slow to the airport we go, We get in the line at the stand to wait for a fare and a hot dog we share while we watch the planes take off and land.
I went to see the plane.
You went to see the planes? The door opened wide. Guess who jumped inside? 2 clowns and a chimp they call Murray. We're performing at 8 and our flight came in late to the circus, and please try to hurry.
And then taxi dog at the
Okay. We get such big tips on most of our trips. Jim is surprised at this treat, but he doesn't know that I put on a show for the passengers in the back seat. Ah.
Sometimes I go in my seat.
Yeah? At the end of each day, when we've earned our pay, we drive the cab back to its spot, where our boss, named Lou, says, "Hi, how do you do? Have a biscuit." He likes me a lot. Oh, there's cats. 2 cats chasing each other over the tops of the taxis. It's just like a dream. I don't know. They may not even have their own names. Me and Jim, we're a team. I'm always there at his side. We never stand still. Each day's a new thrill. Come on, come join us next time for a ride. Ooh, pardon me. This was The Adventures of Taxi Dog. Okay.
Okay, guys, did y'all like that book? Okay, so now we are going to move on, and we're going to look at a picture from the book, and we're going to make a bubble map, and we're going to describe the setting of this picture from the book. Can everybody see it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep. So where does the setting look like it's going to be that we can put in the middle of our bubble map?
It looks like maybe the airport.
Okay, so the airport. So I want us to do I want us to describe 4 things about this airport that we can take from the setting and the picture.
Okay.
So what's one thing?
There's airplanes.
Airplanes.
Airplane.
Is it busy? Not busy?
Very busy.
Busy.
Lots of taxis.
Yes, taxis. And then one more thing.
It looks like it's sunny outside.
Sunny. Very good, guys. So that's how we can see that we can look at a picture from our book and we can tell what the setting is by not having to use the text. So now, does anybody have any questions about the book or about the setting or anything?
I think so.
All right, so now we are going to move on and we are going to take a short quiz. It's a 2-question quiz on setting. You're going to look at it and it's going to have 2 pictures and you're going to describe the setting again and where you think it is. And so I'm going to give you a few minutes to do that. So now that everybody has finished the quiz, we need to start packing up for the end of the day. And I hope you all have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you. How do I stop recording?
I think you just hit the record button again, maybe.